Torts Uncensored right there. Once again, he gives it to you straight, just like you like it. And I wondered how he would look at it, and he looked at it pretty different than I looked at it tonight, which is good. He's happy. He's okay with it. He's okay with the point.
Goalie got the point. He figures that Varlamov took that point, 92 shot attempts. He can't ask for more. You could tell he's satisfied with that. 6 seconds, just over 6 seconds to tie it. Yeah, it's good. I mean, he's proud of a lot of things, this group. And you could tell Zach Werenski there. I mean, that was a good veteran play on the wall by two veteran players, Como and Johnson, that created that odd man rush. So, yeah, it was a fun game. The middle period, like he said, kind of got away from them, but hey, 3 out of 4 points.
I know, and it is the greedy factor that he talked about.
You're greedy?
You know, yeah, I'm greedy. I mean, I look 8-9. 8-9, just played a great game yesterday against Washington. Come back home, win again at home, and it didn't work out that way. So yeah, I guess you do get greedy when you, and I'm sure everybody does. And this is, as I talked to Seth Jones about a few minutes ago, maybe this is a good little, not a wake-up call, but a little shake and go, hey, just because the team doesn't have as good of a record as you think, you got to play the 60 minutes against.
Yeah, it doesn't have to come completely off the rails for you to reset. Right. Moments in games, and that's one great thing about this team. They're keeping wins, big wins, and little losses like this. They're keeping them all in check. So that's a real positive thing because now they'll be back to business tomorrow. And then what's tomorrow? Tuesday.
Day off tomorrow.
They'll be back to business on Wednesday with a game. Tomorrow's a day off. Travel day Thursday, then Friday, Saturday. So no time to really sit and wonder, more or less just back to a game on, and they'll probably practice Wednesday morning, which is rare.
Yes, right. Yeah, that's morning skates are back on Wednesday. 6 times they've gone to overtime, and that's at least 6 points that you get right there. And as he's talking about winning games like this or doing well in games like this, comes back in April. You know, this is a team that last year they couldn't buy a point. They couldn't get through the 3 periods. They would either fall in that game 2-1 or give up an empty net and lose 3-1 in the 3rd period. So from that standpoint, you know, not to make it a moral victory, but to be honest with you, that's 6 points that you've gotten by going beyond the 3rd period, which could be huge.
Yeah, that's a fantastic point. And isn't it amazing, this team, under 10 minutes to go in the 3rd period, they know how to turn the heat up a couple notches. And it's really impressive to watch guys like, and now that Seth's back in there, Werenski taking the puck up the ice and really doing and setting up whatever he wants to do. It's pretty impressive.
And you've talked about that with the good teams in the league. I mean, the elite teams in the league know how to turn it up, and you saw with 7 minutes left that they have cranked it up.
Yes. And you think about it, good teams know how to get the points. Bad teams know how to lose those points. And I think we're seeing a Blue Jackets team that really, the confidence they have in some high-risk and high-pressure situations shows they're trending in the right direction.
All right. Well, we heard the bagpipe cell phone ring or whatever that was, so that's our cue that we have to be done. We have to end this portion of the postgame show because we do it in a room with people that should know better and they don't know better and they leave all their stuff on.
I liked it.
I'm just busting chops right now. I'm not. I could care less about it. But if that's a sign to end, let's end. Don't you agree?
Yes.
All right, we're done.
Sure.
3-2. 3-2. The Avalanche wins it in overtime tonight over the Blue Jackets. We'll be back on Wednesday when the Blue Jackets play against the Calgary Flames. That'll do it for Jody Shelley and me, Bob McElligott. Ryan Mitchell will continue the post-game show right after this, barring any more calls on the El Dorado Saddle Downs Blue Jackets Radio Network.